today.
Thank you very much everyone for being here on behalf of Sanatan Hindu Temple. It's a great privilege and honor to welcome you all. May peace prevail everywhere, and that's the purpose of this peace walk today. So thank you very much. As Santoshji mentioned, we're going to talk about the significance of pilgrimages. And in Hinduism, or better I would say Sanatan Dharma, the Tirtha is the proper word for pilgrimages. Pilgrimages is a Latin word, and some of you will already know that that is the Latin word. It's derived, and the actual word is peregrinage, means the person who is away from home or who is traveling, that is pilgrimages. But each and every faith has very, very deep insight for this specific word, pilgrimages. As I mentioned, the Tirtha, so the word Tirtha and the meaning in Sanatan Dharma is for or the place where you will see the geography between the human or the material world and the spiritual world is very, very thin. And that is the significance, because in Hinduism, the ultimate objective is to elevate yourself and reunite with the God, the moksha or salvation. Now, this Tirtha was very integral part of pilgrimage of Hinduism. Our oldest scripture, Rigveda, Yajurveda, and that has been mentioned more than 1500 BCE. So total 5,000 years before, the scripture mentioned about the significance of Tirtha and why we need that. Now in Hinduism, we believe in both. We also believe in subtle energy as well. Because what we see outside, that is the gross energy, but there is a subtle energy, which is mind, intellect, and ego. And in Tirtha, when people travel there, it helps them to elevate yourself in that level as well. So it is not just about the physical movement, but it is about elevating to and uplifting their inner strength and know the energy. Now, as we know, the science, the energy can neither created nor destroyed. The law of thermodynamics, the law of entropy, energy flows from higher source to lower source. So in India, in Bharat, when you travel, you will see that there are 51 spots, energy spots, and that is specifically located where you will see very, very positive vibration. Because for many, many years, the great sages sacrificed and meditated that, and they have created that aura, the very special vibration, and that makes that place very, very holy. Second, some of you, or almost you must have heard about the recent Kumbh Mela, the 400 million pilgrimages gathered there, and it was one of the world's largest congregation where people came and took the holy bath, 400 million, more than that. Now you know the quality of the river Ganga. The river Ganga has a very special quality, the worship river Ganga, because in that the bacteria doesn't survive. After some time, bacteria dies automatically. And our great sages knew these elements, so they made integral part. And we have a culture of gratitudeness. So like water, because when we take care of that natural ingredient, automatically it will take care of us. So our Tirth places, pilgrimages around the holy river. Then we have a 51 energy spot, as I said. And our great sages, Adi Guru Shankaracharya, who traveled in India for 22,000 miles, And he established 4 major places that is called Char Dham. So east, north, west and south. And in that, they have created the spatial, a very positive pranic energy, the energy that required to uplift yourself with his meditation power. And today these 4 places are very well known. People go meditate there and uplift there. Apart from this, there is one important and interesting study was happened in India, and some of you might have heard about this. Neuroscience. So actually what it does, they have take the sample of few people who came to the places of pilgrimages, and after that they did the X-ray of those places, and what they found, the level of serotonin and oxytocin was very, very different. So the happiness hormones or the happiness chemical and the sadness chemical, that makes a difference. So like in all places, when people comes together and they do collective prayer, it creates a very, very different type of aura, the positive energy. And there is a definitely great power in collective worship, and that's what they found in that. So there are lots of other places in India, in Bharat, where not only we worship near the river or on the top of, as I said, the energy. So the mountain Kailas is very well known, and in Vedic scripture, nearly 3500 BC, the significance of mountain Kailas has been mentioned, the pilgrimages. The purpose of pilgrimages other is inward journey as well, because you let down your ego, you give up your ego, you walk on barefoot in a scorching heat, and you try to understand the real purpose of life. Who am I? The discovery, the self-realization. And that's where all these pilgrimages comes together and try to discover that same cause. Also, some of you, if you have traveled to India, you might have seen some places where we have a scripture that is mentioned more than 3,500. One of the most pilgrimage, very well known, the Somnath temple. And in the Somnath temple, there is a mention that how far is the distance. Now at that time, there was no any advanced technology, but our great sages, they meditated and they found the distance, and that evidence is still exists. So the spiritual science is an integral part always the pilgrimages. Now I won't take your much time. Thank you very much. One thing I would like to mention, you can see on your left side, sorry, right hand side, there is a special plants there. So in Hinduism, we have a special holy month going on. Actually, that started from today. So we have a solar cycle, 365 days, 1 year. And in Hinduism, there is a lunar cycle, that is a 354 days. So every year there are 11 days extra. Now this science was 5,000 years before. This is not something that discovered recently. So hence that was an extra month added that comes after every 3 years. And that is called Purushottam Mas, or it is called the extra month, the lunar extra month. So in that month, the Hindus worship Lord, and it is said that worship, donation, charity, help other people for human cause and upliftment, God accept that 100 times more. So it's a pure scientific way that why this Adhik Mas is celebrated, and you can see, we see the God in each and every living creature. So there are some plants and we try to discover that as well. Thank you very much everyone. Once again, it's a great honor to welcome you all, and may happiness prevail everywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Insightful history and really understanding what pilgrimage is from a Hindu perspective. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, the Chair Satoshi, for being so hospitable and allowing us to be here. For those who may not know much about Redbridge Faith Forum, two of our trustees, Vinay Sharma and Dr. Pratika, are trustees of our particular organization. And sadly, Vinaya is going through some health issues, so we should pray for her as well, and all those who are not well as well at the same time. The theme is it's very poignant. We started from actually giving thanks to the rivers. If you're not there. And what has been mentioned here is that the biggest pilgrimage in India is for the river Ganges. Once again, water is the source of making not only spiritual, but our life as well. So can you imagine the theme which goes through is incredible. And this is why we should always understand each other's religion, because there's lessons to be learned. And you will understand there's so many commonalities between each and every religion that you begin to understand that why you have to respect every one of them. This is very important for us to bear in mind. And there's lots to learn here. The only sad part is that we don't have enough time. I just wish we had enough time. The raised eyebrows, which I have from Phil, is really quite frightening because he said we're running behind schedule as usual. And if you just think that people are so engaging and people really interacted with people, complete strangers on your way from Melbourne Park, from Valentine's Park, all the way here. This is what human nature is all about, reaching out to each other. And we've only been to one place, this is the second place. It's already been 90 minutes has already gone by, right? And we have been told about 4:30 we need to be at the Gurdwara. Am I correct? Well, I know that we are all spiritually uplifted, so we are hoping that the angels will make us fly into the place. Thank you so much once again. Please make sure that you have a look at all the, they have been kind enough to put posters about telling you a bit more about the issues and the rituals within the Hindu community. So please make sure that you take your time just to pass through that. And the next place of worship is not very far, literally around the corner, 100 yards away from us. So please make your way down there. And once again, thank you so much to the VHP for your generosity, for your enlightenment, and most importantly, welcoming us in this particular manner. Thank you so much.